Well, hi, good evening, and thank you for joining on this webinar tonight. And the webinar tonight is how to sell on eBay, Amazon, and make easy money selling, and especially looking at the Christmas market. The seasonal market that we're looking at the moment obviously is going to be Christmas, but what we're going to be talking about on this particular webinar also applies to any other peak period, because you need to be planning it, and you need to be planning it well in advance. So we're 2 months away or just about from the Christmas peak, and we need to be there. We need to make sure that everything is in place. So what I thought I would do to start with for you is I'm just going to swap my screen, and you are going to be able to have a look at a quick video. Let's have a look. Let's go with that one. And that is sharing the screen. Now, one of the things you've got to watch out for when you're dealing with this time of year is what is going on out there, what your customers are receiving as their delivery. And I thought this one was pretty damn good. Let's have a quick look. Did you see that, folks? Express delivery. I love it. They just love that when they do this. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Let's pause it there. Now, I've obviously got a thing about Yodel, because the next one I'm going to show you is also Yodel as well. And this is one you may have seen before as well. I've used this in the past, but I absolutely love this this guy. And this happened to me a while ago. So just have a look. How we're going to get this delivered. Oh, we'll just drop it over the fence. And now we'll just pop there. We've left it in a safe place. How brilliant is that? And the other thing is, he's probably going to bring a card with him as well in a minute. He's probably going to post a card through. Yep, there you go. Look, there he is, signing that. Have a look. Yeah, it's still there. So I've dropped it off. Hey, absolutely amazing. So this is one of the things you've got to be aware of that goes on. Yeah, I'll just put a card left in a safe place. Yeah, I threw it over your fence. All right, let's just get rid of that now. So anyway, let's start off with a little bit of fun. It's always good to start off with a bit of fun. But we're coming into the peak now. We're coming into the time where you need to really be thinking about what it is you're going to be doing within your business to make sure that you deal with that peak time, to make sure that you can sell that stock as well. Now, selling the stock is majorly important, but one of the other things you've got to do is look at the existing stock that you have currently, and also have a look at the other stock that you may want to shift, that may have been sitting there for a little while, that you actually need to get rid of. And that might be something else that you need to consider. What are you holding? Now then, one of the things you also want to look at is what it is that you're going to be doing for the particular season. Now, this give you an idea how Amazon look at things, and if you have got stuff left over that you haven't sold, then you are too late now to actually pretty much catch up and get yourself registered on Amazon. So 18th of November, if you don't qualify on your Amazon site, you will not be able to sell toys and games. So you've got to be there on the 18th of November, and all your stats and your metrics have got to be absolutely spot on. So you must be able to obviously comply with their rules and regulations. They're all here. All you've got to do is look for Christmas selling on Amazon, and that will give you the information. But you've already got to have your account up and running. So you've got, you know, Amazon take this very, very, very seriously. So you guys have got to as well. So what you've got to do is make sure that you can get your stock out there and you can move it. So what are you going to do if you've got stock that's sitting there for Christmas? Well, the first thing you want to do is start actively promoting it. And if you're not sure how to actively promote it properly, then you can always go and download some of our seasonal tips and things like that that will help you, give you a guide. In this webinar tonight, there isn't enough time for all of us to go through everything. It would take far too long. When I run my 3-day courses, my 3-day residential courses that I do, that 3 days literally just deals with a particular business scenario at that time and moving the business forward. So where we are now here, and we're looking at where you are, we're taking a very, very heads up view. If you like, we're taking a helicopter view. We're flying above you there, and we're looking to see what it is that you're able to do. Now then, if you've got stock that's been sitting around for a little bit, you actually need to be thinking about moving it on. So what you want to be doing is you want to be looking to see where you can sell it and how you can sell it. And one of the things you can do is you can go to the website that we have, and there is, and I shall show you this, there is a free area which has loads of stuff which will be great for you to download. Now I'm just going to log in myself here whilst we're talking. Computer, please hurry up. There we go. So that is our main site as such, and this is where you can get lots and lots of information. Now, I'm not plugging this for any reason here. I'm not looking for you to spend any money or anything like that. What I'm doing is just telling you where you can find some more resource so that you can actually get that information that you need. And it's going to come up now with a video in a second, and I'll need to pause that straight away and go into the correct part of the site. We have a spinning wheel. Come on, Mr. Computer, hurry up and move forward. So you can see that if you are sitting on a load of stock, or if you're just starting out and you're thinking of Christmas, you are almost too late. We're at Halloween now, so if you haven't sold all your online Halloween stuff yet, guess what? You're too late, because it's pretty much already over. So if you're watching the replay of this particular webinar, then obviously the dates are going to be slightly skewed and slightly different. But where we are now, you really, really, really need to be focusing on making sure that your Christmas stock has been marketed and is there ready to go. You've really got to do that. Now, in our membership site, you've got all sorts of things in here, and I'm not going to go through this in major detail. Again, if you want to join as a member, you can do. But you've got lots of hints and tips and reports and things like that in there that you can go in and you can get, and that will help you move forward. You've also got some video in here. Where are we? There. And there's loads of hints and tips video in here, and there's a lot about things like keywords. If you don't understand how keywords work, this is where you can find out. This is a brilliant resource, and this is all free of charge for you. And if you're selling on eBay, you've got the book on how to sell online. If you're selling on Amazon, you've got the book on how to sell on Amazon. And if you're just selling online on a website, you've got the book to how to sell online. These books have all been written, and they're all published on Amazon and Kindle and everywhere else, and they sell they sell worldwide, and the full retail price of them is about £27 a piece. But we've decided to make them available free of charge to people in the members area. This will help you move your stock during the peak periods, and that is what I'm looking at today. You need to be planning. The last thing you need to be doing is saying, where can I move my stock? How can I move my stock? It's 1 week to Christmas and I've got all this left. You need to have planned it out a lot better than that. You should be seeing an increase, a seasonal increase in your sales starting now. and that seasonal increase should start to gradually go up, and you should see a peak increase for Christmas during the first 2 weeks of December. They should be your busiest. Around about, and it happens every year, and it always happens to us every year, around about the 19th, 20th of December, the bottom just falls out of the market. It goes flat because people have already done their online shopping by then. They think it is too late to do anything more. And that is something you've got to really get used to. The fact that you won't be able to sell something in volume after about, and depends on how the weekends fall and things like that, but normally around about the 18th, 19th, 20th of December, that is when our online business takes a massive dip. So for the 2 weeks leading up to that, you might be thinking about staff. You might think that you have got to bring on some extra staff that needs to actually come in and work for you for that particular period of time. And if that is the case, then look at doing that now, or look at Amazon FBA, which we're going to talk about in a few minutes. But what I want to do first of all is, if you look on the on your screen at the top right corner, you will see that you have something called a pop-in tab. If you click on that pop-in tab, I am just about to send you, this is really cool stuff, by the way, I am just about to send you a download, and it's a download. It's the free top tips report. So you have got that. That's there now, and it's opened it up in a brand new window for you. So go in and click on the download button, download now. That will open in a brand new window, and you will be able to download that 4-page free report onto your computer or print it off, whichever you want. But it is there for you now to actually download. It's also in the free reports that we have online as well, so you're also able to get it there. But I would certainly download that and have a look at it. Now what I'll do is I'll leave it there for you for a few minutes so that you can actually go across and download it. So just open it up, just click the download button, open it up in your browser, and there you go. It will be there for you, and you can just download that. And that's from me to you with my compliments. So getting back to looking at your stock, one of the things you ought to do is look at Amazon's FBA. Now, if you don't know what Amazon FBA is, then we'll show you now. Whoops, let's replay that. Let's just put it on pause a second and make it full screen. There we go. So fulfillment by Amazon is an actual brilliant way of doing things. You can really do it very, very, very well. And you need to be really, there we go, that's better. I think you had a shot of me then for a moment. That you really need to be on something like Amazon fulfillment or an outsourced fulfillment basis business if you are going to sell lots and lots of product. You really need to be there. You really need to be hitting Amazon with your products. Now, the reason I say Amazon is, for me, it works. I've used independent fulfillment services as well, and they work equally as well. So let's just go through this so you can get an idea as we're talking about it. And this is pretty typical of a lot of the big companies out there that do these type of things. Now, Amazon has it fully automated. And the reason I like Amazon is because I can order my stock from China under a white labeled badge. And again, if you want to know all about that, that's the type of information that's on the website. And you can have your product sent in. You can have it shipped directly from China or wherever it's been manufactured straight to Amazon, so you never ever touch it to their fulfillment center. You can sell it then on Amazon, and Amazon will deliver it. Now, not only that, if you've got product in eBay, or you've got product in play.com, or if you've got product that you're sending which is for sale in your own website, Amazon will still fulfill it for you. They charge you a little bit more. But the trick here is for you to actually work out what the mean average is. So let's say Amazon are going to charge you £2 to send a box, and they're going to charge you £3 if you send the same box but you've sold it through a different platform. Let's say you're going to sell 100 boxes, and let's assume that 60 of those boxes are going to be sold through Amazon, 40 are going to be sold through eBay, your own websites, play.com, and other sites that you've got. So what you're then going to do is a mathematical equation. You're going to say, well, I've got 60 times £2, which is obviously 120, and I've got 40 at 40 at £3, which is again 120. So for you to send those, that would give you a mean average of £240 for 100 units. Therefore, if you've got 100 units to sell, then you can work out that that average is going to be approximately £2.40. So you might want to add in £2.40 into your selling price. So if you're doing free post, you will do free post at £2.40. So you will add the free postage into your selling price. You're allowed to do that. Now, if you're selling on play.com, do not forget that play.com expects you to sell everything at free post. They don't expect you to send anything out that hasn't got free post. So you've got to build it into your margin. And now in the UK, more and more people want free post. It's that simple. They just want free post. And people still send me emails to say, thank you for that free post delivery. They just don't get the fact that we have charged them for the postage. How crazy is it? I think it's very, very crazy. By the way, whilst we're on, you had a look at the pop-in tab. There's also a chat tab there. So if you've got any questions that you want to send me, then click on the chat tab, go down to the bottom of the page, and then just type in your question and then just post it to me, and I will pick it up later. So they come in, and we probably have about a 10-15 second delay on these webinars. So it may take me 10 or 15 seconds to actually see that I've got a question there. So with your seasonality planning, you really need to be bang up to date. So something like Halloween, which is where we're at the moment, Halloween is a one-day event. It's really, really bigged up now in the West, and it's a massive, massive event for one particular day only. So you have got to have made sure that you have got your products sold well before Halloween kicks in. So you need to have virtually no products left 2 or 3 days before Halloween starts. And if you're still sitting there with products, then you've got a problem, because those products are still going to be on your shelf in a little while after that, and then you've got to wait till next year, or you've got to job them off very quickly. One or the other. It's sort of your choice, really. You can do it either way that you like, but I would tend to suggest that you actually look at jobbing them off if you are not able to keep them for that period of time. Now, what I'm going to be doing now in a second, I'm just putting this up for you to see. No, that's too big. Let's go back to 150. There we are, that's okay. So we also have something called the seasonality checklist. So if you go back to your pop-in tab as you were before, I am just about to send you, there you go, the seasonality checklist. So if you scroll to the bottom and you go to download that, that will be fine as well. So just hit the download button on that and you will be able to pick that up, and you'll be able to download that particular seasonality checklist, which is a brilliant document, and it talks you through everything you should be doing. So we've already talked about Halloween. So you've got to, now if you're at Christmas, the last thing you need to be doing now is looking for stock. So you should have had all that sorted out a long time ago. So your stock should be on order, it should be in your warehouse, it should be in your fulfillment house, wherever it needs to be, it should be there already. Now, during the time that you have got now, the few weeks you've got leading up to that real big day of Christmas, where everybody in the West goes mad to go shopping and spending loads and loads and loads of money on all those presents, you've got to make sure that you are there. Now, if you are physically holding stock, you need to make sure that you have got your keywords and other things like that ready. You must be making sure that your product is being seen. If you're selling niche products, then obviously you've got a market to target. Now, you may be targeting people through Facebook, you may be targeting people through Twitter, you may be targeting people through other social media, and that is brilliant. Get your message out there. Now, one of the things that we do on one of our training courses is we go heavily into how social media now interacts with these platforms, because you will notice when you go on the platforms, they all got links to social media, and social media works with Amazon, works with eBay, it works with a lot of the websites that are out there and the platforms that are out there. And also, of course, you need to be thinking about the stock that is going to be the hot stock for the year. So you need to be looking at that. Now, this seasonality checklist is there for you. And if you, as I said, if you go to pop-in tab, it is there. I'll leave it there for a couple more minutes. You can go into there and you can pick it up. Alternatively, you will be able to go and log in as a free member shortly to our free members site, so that you can pick up all of the reports that are there and you can move forward that way. And I will show you that in a minute. So you need to find out what is going to be hot for the year, and what is going to be hot for that particular year. It takes a little bit of research. So if you're a drop shipper or if you're an affiliate marketer, you will want to know that, but you'll want to know that now, because if you are an affiliate marketer, you need to have your items in front of people. You need to be building up your website, your blog page, whatever method you're using to engage with the audience. You need to be building that up now with keywords, so that when the audience gets there and they're searching for it, you're very high up in the search rankings. And if you're using pay-per-click, you need to be looking at what your average price is going to be for pay-per-click. So what I'm now going to do for you is I'm going to remove that one there, and I'm going to give you another link. So if you go back to your pop-ins, what I'm going to do now is give you a different one, and I'm going to talk you through this. So we have a free member site, and all the stuff in here is free. You take it away, you download it, you can read it, and you can act upon it. You can do whatever it is you need to do with it. And this is the site that you will go to. So if you click on I'm interested, then that is going to open a new tab in your browser. And then what you need to do to access that free members site is click the Get Access Now button. That isn't available to you at the moment because you haven't clicked the Get Access Now button. So click Get Access Now, and all you've got to do is put your name in there and your email address in there, and then press Sign Up Now, and you will receive an email from us which will say, thank you very much. Click on the link here to confirm, and then that will take you straight into our page which you saw earlier. Get out of that, and that will take you straight to our Pro Seller members page, and you will be able to access the books, the free reports, the live webinar replays, which there's several of those in there. My computer's on a go slow. because I'm broadcasting at the same time, so it always slows down. So you can see there's lots and lots of stuff in there. You will be able to go in and look at the hints and tips videos and also questions. Once you're in, and that is fine. We do have other things in here. There is nothing there that you need to purchase. This is all totally free content for you. You've just got to sign in and away to go, and you're there. So simple as that. If you then do want to do anything else, then these will be these are not available to you because these are not free items. There are some chargeable items in there, but that is not something that we're worried about here. If you did want to use our eBay 8-week training video course, then that is for sale on Amazon at £197. But there are other ways that you can get that by becoming a member of one of our levels here, the Inner Circle Titanium, or you can take the How to Sell Online formula, and that is a 7-module course which will actually allow you to learn how to sell online on Amazon, on eBay, on your own website, on play.com, on Pinterest, on Etsy, some things you may never have heard of that I'm just talking about, and I appreciate that. It will also go through drop shipping. It will also go through affiliate marketing. It'll also tell you how to set things up. So there's an awful lot in there in that module, and that is chargeable. And then, of course, you've got the 3-day retreat, which we do. And that is really only if you are seriously in business and you come out to my place, and we spend 3 days working purely on your business and getting you up and running. But to start with, just get in there. You have got loads and loads of stuff that you can go for there. And of course, you just click on here, and these will give you all the links that you can. So what have you got to do now? Well, you've got to consider, so if you're in the UK, we are using Royal Mail. If you're in France, Germany, United States, you're obviously, or Australia, using your own postal services, but the same rules apply. You need to know what they are doing, how they're delivering, what is the last day of delivery. And if you look here for some of the services, then you're going back to Monday the 29th of October to send parcels by economy, which would be by boat, postage to Africa, Asia, Australia, the Caribbean, Central and South America, and New Zealand. Monday the 29th of September was the last day that you would be able to send anything, which in theory would be guaranteed to arrive by Christmas. So can you see how far you have to plan? That is why we put the seasonality checklist together for you, because you need to plan, and you need to do that on a regular basis. You need to go in, you need to look, you need to be planning your stock. So you need to be knowing where people are going. And then the next thing you need to do is have a look at what is going to be hot. So what are the 13 best toys that are going to be about for this Christmas? Well, here's some of them. Now, we've already spoken about Amazon and toys, and a lot of people will purchase things like this. So if you get ahead of the game, there are 2 ways that you can do things here, and neither of which I am going to say I would 100% recommend, but this is something that goes on. I don't particularly personally approve of it, but it is there for you if you want to do it. Excuse me. So what a lot of people will do is they will purchase stocks of these toys in advance, so that as they sell out, if they find a hot item, they will purchase a number of them in advance, and they will then sell them at a higher ticket when all the other stores have sold out. So that is quite common. The other thing people will do is, and if you're into drop shipping or affiliate marketing, you'll already know how this works. If you're not, you may want to do a bit of research. But what a lot of other people will do is they will advertise on eBay the product that is being sold on Amazon. And if somebody buys it off eBay, they will then buy it off Amazon, but they will change the delivery address to the person that's bought it off eBay. Now, that works. As mad as that sounds, that works. And what you're doing is, if you're selling something for £40, but you're buying it for 35, then you're making £5 difference. The only issues you've got in there is obviously if there becomes a problem with the product, things like that. But that tends to be very, very low in numbers. So most people don't worry too much. But a lot of people make good margin by doing that. The margins are fairly small on some things, but they're very good margins. So a bit of research for you. Find out what are the hot sellers for 2014. Now get this. So one of the UK retailers and some others have said that the Samsung Gear is going to be the thing as a Christmas seller this year. So how would you get your hands on some of those if that is the case? How would you actually be able to sell it? Now, if you were selling through Currys and PC World and your affiliate marketing, you could be doing that as an affiliate marketer and just taking a commission on every sale. How brilliant would that be? I think that would be fairly superb, really, don't you? And you'd be able to do that quite nicely. Now, don't forget, if you want to get all the free stuff, go to the I'm Interested tab in the pop-ins and just click on that. Click on the next button and you will be able to get all this free stuff. So going back to this, you'd be able to sell this through Currys and PC World and sell it to other people. You might be able to increase your price, but if nothing else, you could affiliate link. And if you need to look at where the affiliate links are, just go onto their site, scroll to the bottom, hit the site map, and that should take you to the affiliate links. And then what else is going to be hot? Well, toys are always good. So look at people with a bit of authority. So here, Hamleys in London, they are predicting this year's best sellers, and they will. You can go through there and you can have a look. You know, the Tesca robotic puppy at £75 in the UK, probably about $120–$130 in the States. You know, they're going to tell you what they are. And again, you could be looking at doing one of two things: either selling them as an affiliate, selling them as a drop shipper once you've got a supplier for them, or you could be selling them after you've bought a small amount of stock for yourself and do it that way. Now, another brilliant market. Now, this market is always underlooked. And I've made a fortune every single year with 3 words: Secret Santa gift or Secret Santa present. Now, I've just given you a key phrase there. I've given you 2 key phrases there. So you need to have written those down and made sure you remember them. Secret Santa gift, Secret Santa present. People search for those. And on eBay and Amazon, I have year after year caned eBay and Amazon with everybody that are looking for cheap and cheerful gifts for Secret Santa presents. Lovely thing that we do in giving all these Secret Santa things away. But, you know, what a market for us. Absolutely fantastic. What a market. And you can then afford to do some volume stuff. So again, you would have already bought these in plenty of time to hit the Christmas market. Or, of course, you'll be in a position where you're drop shipping, affiliating, or you might have access to stock at this late stage. But here you go. You've got a recognized newspaper in the UK giving you what they predict to be the best ones. And, of course, Duff beer. So The Simpsons. And I've sold a lot of Duff stuff. And I don't mean that it was broken, but Duff as a brand sells. And would you believe it? It sells. So, you know, you can actually go through and find some great ideas. So for those of you that say, what can I sell? Hey, I've just given you an absolute load of stuff that you can go and look and source and find so that you can actually make some money. And again, whether you affiliate market it, drop ship it, or purchase the stock and send it out yourself, or send it to Amazon FBA, it doesn't really matter which you do. What you've got to do is take action and actually go out and sell this stuff. And again, if you're not sure of how to look for things, then Go onto that tab that I've sent you and download some of the free stuff from the Pro Seller members site, which is complimentary to you, and you can have that as part of your research. But look at all this stuff that you could be selling. Uh, Absolutely loads of it. Absolutely loads of it. So go out there, find some stuff, start marketing it, get your keywords right, get your pictures right, get your descriptions right, and all of that we cover in all the free stuff. It's all there for you. Get that all right, and you will make some money at Christmas. But do a little bit of research. It's as simple as that. That is all you've got to do. A little bit of research, and you are away. As simple as that. It really is. I don't know what else I can say to you other than go out there, have a look, find it, and you will be absolutely amazed at what you can actually achieve if you want to. So there we are. That wraps up where we are on this webinar. It is a very, very, very quick tour, I know. So now what you need to do is hit that I'm interested button, go here, click on your Get Access Now. Once you do that, put in your name and your email address. So get that in there, and you will be able to access all of that free content that we have got in here for you. And there is absolutely loads of it, absolutely loads. And this will help you drive your business and opportunity forward massively, absolutely massively. So thank you very much for being on this webinar tonight. I have thoroughly enjoyed talking to you tonight. So it's back to me, I'm afraid. Thank you very much. And yes, I've got all the kit on here, the microphone and all the rest of it, great big thing stuck on my head. But what you need to do is take action. Go and get those downloads that I've shown you. Go and get the books that are downloadable and available. Go and get yourself some stock organized. Go and make sure that you have planned Christmas. And above all, make sure that you have planned staff for Christmas. Staff is one of the key things. If you are going to be busy, you need to know for those couple of weeks where you could be running, as I have run in the past, 24-hour shifts purely to get stuff out to customers. 24 hours. My staff go home at Christmas and they are absolutely exhausted. Not anymore, I might add. Everything I do now is fulfilled by third parties. So we don't have the warehouse anymore. We don't have the staff. We have arrangements with other people, such as Amazon FBA, such as other independents that also do the same thing. There are plenty of people out there. So there you are, folks. Go on and get yourself organized. Go and get yourself those downloads. Get in there. Find the items that you want from our Pro Members seller site. It is complimentary for you. We normally charge, I think it's £497 was the full price on this. We have now made this free, complimentary to you for sitting here taking notes on this webinar. I wish you every success. If you've got any questions, contact me, drop me an email, and I will come back to you with some answers. And let's just have a look what we've got as any questions come in. Let's just go here. Does eBay offer temporary vacation settings and holds? Yes, they do. So if you are selling on eBay and you want to take some time off after Christmas, or you don't want to make any sales in the new year, then yes, you can put your eBay products and your shop on holiday. If you just go into eBay's customer help side of it and put putting your shop on holiday, you will find the answers to your questions right there. So that is not a problem for you. And if you need to do the same with Amazon, you can do that. So thank you very much for that question. Let's have a look. What else have we got here? Is a PayPal that is not used in conjunction with eBay more of a risk? What are you trying to ask me there? If I'm a web designer and get paid in a PayPal, blah, da, 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 da. Right, okay. So no, PayPal is very, very secure. So if you're taking money through PayPal, you are absolutely fine. PayPal is really secure. And a good way, if you're buying product in from other countries, is to also buy it in through PayPal, because you have got some protection on PayPal as well. So PayPal is a great place for you to be, to actually take money. Now then, let's have a quick look here. What else has come in? Let's have a look. Right. I've just won an item on eBay. Right. So basically, you've purchased an item on eBay and the seller has relisted it because it didn't meet the reserve price. But you've purchased it, you have got it. So if the seller has made a mistake with the reserve price, or they didn't put a reserve price on it, technically tough on the seller. So if you're a seller as well as a buyer, you need to be aware of this. If you are listing things on eBay and you need a reserve price on it, make sure you put the correct reserve price. If it should have been £600 and you've put £60, under the rules and regs of eBay, tough, your loss, the customer's gain. So you might have quite a bit of an argument on your hands, because eBay may take action against you if you refuse to fulfill the order. So always check your listings to make sure that they are correct. Great webinar tonight. Thank you very much. Lots to go through. There was too much information in a short. Yes, I know we haven't got masses and masses of time, but the information you can see is there. There are more webinars coming up. Keep looking out for them. They are there. They're there for you. There will be more webinars published, and you will get the odd email telling you of a webinar that's coming in. So just look out for them. Once you've gone and you've join the pro member free site, you will be able to get the webinars through on that. So there you go. That's absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much for coming on the webinar tonight. It's been excellent. If you haven't managed to be in, because I know some of you weren't able to get in for the whole of the webinar, then the replay will be available within about an hour, and you will be able to pick up the replay. So again, as I said, go to the pop-ins tab and hit the I'm interested button that takes you through to the login page, and then that login page, hit the get access now, put in your name and your email address, and then that will obviously take you through so that you can download all of the free stuff here in the Pro Seller site. It's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you tonight, and happy selling and all that with what is coming up over the next few weeks. As we go into that peak period, you are going to be very, very busy people. I look forward to speaking to you soon. Thank you for your questions, and hit that tab and get yourself all that free stuff that is available there for you as well. Take care. Bye for now.